Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry for being late today. I had a bad connection, so I solved with my connection problem. Now I need all of you, please remember to rename your accounts. I need the full name. Just write down the full name. Just write down your full name, the first three names. So Iyad, I don't know which Iyad or Iyad. What is your father's name? Okay, this is better. Thank you. I need all of you, please rename your account. Just write down the first three names. The first three names. You can write down your name, your father's name, your grandpa's name. It will be for the whole sessions in the whole term, inshallah. Okay, let's start our session today. Today will be the third session for us in the second term. So today's lesson, we will continue our talking, our discussion, or our chapter, which talks about, I need you to remember, we were talking about, yesterday, we were talking about fractions. So today we will continue discussion about fractions. And let's start. Today we will use how to decompose fractions, how to decompose fractions, how to make them divided or splitted into smaller fractions. So it will be so easy lesson for all of you, inshallah, and it will be exactly the same that we have studied yesterday. So before starting, Zain, you didn't write down your full name yet. Zain 44. This is not a name. Zain, just rename your account now. Try again. Rename your account and write down the first three names of your full name. Zain, can you hear me?
Yes.
Just rename your account now.
Okay, now I rename it.
Okay. Yesterday we said that if we have a similar question like this, we need to add 1 over 5 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 over 5 5 times like this. we have 5 fractions, each one equals 1 over 5, 1 over 10. So we need to add 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 5 times. So we have the same denominator down, the same number down, the same number, the same number. So we have the same number down, put it down, it is 10. It is just 10. So just add the numerators and 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 5 times 1 plus 1, it will be 5. Just like that, it will be so easy to add 1 plus 1 plus 1 5 times, it will be 5 over 10, 5 out of 10. So this is too easy to add many fractions like this if you have the same denominator as we mentioned yesterday. So today we will do the converse. We will do the converse operation. We will do the same, but in a converse way, in the other way. How? If we have if we have a fraction like this, if we have 7 over 10 like this, and we need to make it as a sum of unit fractions. What is the meaning of unit fractions? That is a new concept. This one is a new concept here. The unit fraction, remember, this word unit means one. Unit means one. So unit fraction is a fraction, its numerator is 1. It is 1 over another number, 1 over 5, 1 over 3, 1 over 5, 1 over 3, 1 over 7, 1 over 12. Any fraction, its numerator is 1. So its name is a unit fraction. So we can name it as a unit fraction. So if you have a fraction, its numerator is 1, you start reading this fraction with 1. 1 means that this fraction is a unit fraction. So here he need this 7 over 10 to make it as unit fractions, as a sum of unit fractions. How? The sum of unit fractions means that we will make it as 1 over 10 with the same denominator. How many times here? This is 7. So we need 7 unit fractions. 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 again, and 1 over 10. How many 1 over 10 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need another one, 1 over 10. So we have 7 unit fractions, 1 over 10. So 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10, 7 times, it will be 7 over 10, just like that. You will add easily. You have the same denominator, you have 10 down, so put it down and add 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, just add them. They will be 7. So finally, you can make the 7 over 10 as 7 unit fractions with the same number up, with the same numerator. You have this number up, it is 7, so you need 7 unit fractions out of 10, out of 10, out of 10, and so on. All of these fractions out of 10, just like that. And another way to decompose a fraction, the first one was using a unit fraction. So if we have a fraction like this, 5 over 12, so we can make it, we can put it in the form, or we can make it as the sum of 5 unit fractions. 5 unit fractions. So this 5 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. All of these fractions have the same denominator. So the same denominator down, like this one, 12, 12, 12, 12. All of these fractions have the same denominator, 12. So we have 5 unit fractions. Their denominator is 12, simply like this. And in other way, we have another way to express this 5 over 12. We can make it as two fractions added together. So you have this 5, we can make it as two numbers plus two numbers added together. So we can make this 5 as 2 plus 3, right? We can make this 5 as 2 plus 3. So we can express it, this fraction as 2 over the same denominator over 12 plus 3 over 12 as to add them to get the converses through. 3 plus 2 equal 5. And you have the same denominator down, it is 12, just like that. So add them, 2 plus 3 equal 5, and 12 will be down. So you can decompose any fraction into two ways or more than two ways. So now I need you to join, and I need you please to raise your hands to answer the following questions. They will be so easy, exactly the same like that we answered before. Okay, let's start with Muhammad Saab. Muhammad, how are you?
Yes, I am fine.
Okay, Muhammad, could you help me with this one? We have 4 over 5. We need to express it as
Okay.
a sum of unit fractions.
4 by 5 equal
أيوة.
1
Yeah.
plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
This 4 can be 1 plus 1 plus 1.
Plus 1 plus 1.
4 ones, right?
Then 5 down. 5 in each one.
Excellent. So we have 1 over 5
Equal
4 times.
5. Equal 4
have-
5.
Excellent. We have 1 over 5 4 times, like this, to get 4 over 5. Excellent, my friend. Thank you. So now we have this 4 over 5 as 4 unit fractions. Now we need 5 over 6 as a sum of fractions in two different ways. And I will choose زين الدين. زين الدين حمادة. زين?
Yes. Yes.
How are you, Zain?
Fine.
Then we have 5 over 6, and we need to
Yeah.
decompose it into fractions, sum of fractions, actually, into
We will
different ways.
write
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We will write set as
Just say what do you need to write down? Tell me.
write a 6 over
6
5
down?
over 6.
You mean 6 down. You mean
6
here?
down.
5 over 6.
Yeah.
Okay. And you need to write down many fractions. Their sum will be 5 over 6.
Yeah.
So you can make this 5 over 6 as unit fractions.
Yeah.
What is the unit fraction out of 6?
Unit fraction of
Unit.
3.
Unit means 1. 1
Yeah.
over 6. How many 1 over 6 will be 5 over 6?
5.
5. Excellent. So 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6. 5 times, right?
Yeah.
And so this is the first way. What is the second way? We need two different ways.
The second way, right? 1 plus
different.
1.
No. We can make this 5 as 3 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
3 plus 2. Just make it simply as 2 plus 3. This is about this 5. And what about down? Down what we have?
5.
We have down 6.
Down 6.
Down, it is 6. So let's put 6 here and 6 here. So we have 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6. Could you add them? If you added the two fractions,
equal 5.
Equal 5 over 6. So
yeah,
to get 5 over 6, we can add unit fractions 1 over 6 5 times or you can add simply 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, Zain, thank you. Okay, now let's get extra practice. And I need now maybe Omar Ahmed.
Yes, mister.
Could you help me with this one? This is 4 over 7, and we need to express this fraction into two different ways to make two different ways of sum of fractions get us 4 over 7.
Okay. The first way to put 1/7.
Perfect. 1 over 7 plus
1/7.
again 1 over 7 plus
1/7.
1 over 7, and finally another 1 over 7, the last one here, so that we have 4 fractions.
Yes.
4 unit fractions. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal 4.
4.
Right. And
Right.
the other way, could you tell me what is the other way to express this 4 over 7?
Okay.
You can make this 4 as 2 plus 2, right?
Yes.
So this is 2
Or
plus 2
3 plus
simply.
1.
Or 3 plus 1, no problem. Anything would be correct.
Okay.
But the most important thing that you will check that the sum of two fractions give us the same number, the same fraction.
Okay.
So 4 over 7 can be 2 plus 2
Yes. 2 plus 2.
over
7.
7 over 7, just like that. And if you added 2 over 7 plus 2 over 7, you will get 4 over 7 again. Okay, Omar, thank you. So this is exactly the same like the previous lesson, but in a converse way, in the other way to get the composite fraction. Okay, so now Iyad Hani. Iyad?
Yes, mister.
Okay, Iyad, could you help me with this one? 7 over 8.
Yes.
Okay.
We can make 1 out of 6. 1 out of 8
1
plus
out of 8
6
plus
out of 8.
6 out of 8. Excellent. As you know that this 7 can be 1 plus 6 plus 6. 1 plus 6 equals 7. This is the first way. What is the second way?
The second way is 1 1 1 1 1.
Yes. Excellent. 1 over 8 plus
1 1
1 over 8. How many times?
7.
7 times. Excellent. This is 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is easy like this. Thank you so much, Ed. And Abdurrahman Ayman.
Yes, mister.
Abdurrahman, could you help me with the 3 over 10?
Okay. We write 1 over 10
1 over 10. Excellent. Plus
1 over 10
plus 1 over 10 again.
plus over 1 over 10.
1 over 10. If we added 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 1 over 10, we will get 3 over 10. Okay, another way, my friend.
Another way, like 2 plus 1.
Excellent. 2 plus 1. Perfect. 2 plus 1. So 2 over?
Equal over 10.
2 over 10 and 1 over 10. We have the same denominator for any fraction in this question. The same denominator for all the fractions. Just like that. And thank you, Abdurrahman. Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, now Uthman Nagib.
نعم مستر.
Uthman, number 6. Number 6, I need you to express this 10 over 100, but in two different ways, but not to use unit fractions. Not to use 1 over 10, 1 over 100, 1 over 100, 1 over 100, This will be too boring, so boring.
Okay.
So another way,
50 plus
not 50, not 50. We deal with the number up, the numerator. The numerator up. We can split this 10
5
into
5
two numbers.
plus 5.
Yes, 5 plus 5. Excellent. 5 plus 5. Over what?
Over 5 over 5.
Over 100, my friend. We have the same denominator.
Okay.
Man, we have the same denominator. 100, 100.
Yes.
I need you to give me another way to express this 10.
As 10.
Yes, I need two numbers. Their sum is 10. Any two numbers. You have many numbers. You have many numbers.
Stop. Mr. I don't know.
Yeah, any two numbers. Their sum is 10. If I said 4 plus what equal 10?
4 plus 6.
Yes, just like that. Two numbers, their sum is 10.
Oh,
So 4
okay.
plus 6 is 10. So we can make this fraction as 4 plus 6. And 4 over and 6 over. 4 over what?
4 over 6.
Yes.
No.
6, my friend, not 6.
Yeah.
We have here this denominator.
Over 100.
This denominator is, yes, this denominator is 100.
Yeah.
100.
4 over 100.
4 over 100. Okay. So over 100 and 6 over
100.
100 also. So if we added 4 over 100 plus 6 over 100, we will get the same fraction, right? Right, ya Osman, or not? Okay, Osman, you have so much noise around you. So thank you so much, ya Osman. Okay, for this question, we finished our lesson today. It will be so easy to get many images or many kinds of numbers or many kinds of fractions. We can add them together to get any fraction like this. We have many answers for the same question. But before finishing this session, Lucienda, who is that?
Mister, my name is Asser, but I joined with my mom and my sister. Her name is Lucinda, and
Ya
usually,
Habibi, I
and
told
I
you
can't
before.
rename myself. And I
You
can't
joined
rename
you
myself.
joined late. So you joined late. You joined so late.
No, I joined firstly. My name is Asser Ahmed. Firstly, I joined with my father's
Then
mobile.
you left and rejoined again.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Starting from the next session, inshallah, join early and rename your account before joining.
Okay.
Okay, Asif, thank you. Thank you all. Have a nice day, and I love you all. Let's see you tomorrow, inshallah, with my best wishes. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bye bye.